Hello everyone, today you will be learning how to simplify grouping symbols, so make sure you listen to our discussion carefully and don't forget to take down notes.
Mathematics Online.
Alright, today you will be learning simplifying grouping symbols. How do we simplify grouping symbols? First, you have to understand that when you expand expressions, each term inside the grouping symbols must be multiplied by the term outside the grouping symbols. So means to say, the property that we will be using to this is we use the property of distribution. Distribution property for operations. Now first, we're going to determine what are grouping symbols. What are the grouping symbols? Alright, what are the grouping symbols? First, we have this. We have the square bracket. Next is we have this. This is called the curly bracket. And the commonly used, we have this, the parentheses. Okay, these are the three common brackets that usually being used within the expression itself. So how do we simplify them? Alright, first is you multiply whatever is the outside the bracket to what is inside the bracket. Okay, now we are going to follow certain rules to that so that we will be guided. Okay, in order for the expression to be simplified, alright, number one, remove all grouping symbols. Second, combine like terms. Third, simplify. Your answer, alright, your answer should be on its lowest form. Okay, your answer should be on its lowest form. Now let's have a example on how are we going to simplify grouping symbols. For example, I have here example number one. We have p times p plus 3. So what you're going to do is distribute what is outside to inside. So therefore we have p times p plus p times 3. So the answer would be p squared plus 3p. Alright, next example that we are going to have would be 3a times 5 minus 2a. Again, we simplify by distributing what is outside to inside, and when we distribute we multiply. Alright, so therefore we have 3a times 5 minus times minus 3a minus 2a. Alright, 2a. So we have here 15a minus 6a squared. Okay, next example, if we have negative 5 times 3x plus 4, again we distribute this inside. So therefore our new equation would be negative 5 times 3x plus, okay, negative 5 times 4. Alright, so therefore we have negative 15x plus negative 20 is equals to negative 15x minus 20. So again, this is how we simplify grouping symbols. Alright, the first thing is you have to expand the expression, and we commonly use distributive property, and we identify what are the grouping symbols. So we have a square bracket, we have a curly bracket, and we have the famous one, the parentheses. Now there are certain rules that we need to follow so that we will be guided on what we're going to do. Alright, the first one is remove all grouping symbols. You have to remove them. Second, you combine like terms if you can find any. And then the third one will be you simplify your answer. So we have here an example. So we have p times p plus 3. We distribute p inside. Alright, the word here is we distribute. Alright, we distribute what is outside to inside. So therefore, that's why we have the answer p squared plus 3p. Then we have 3a times 5 minus 2a. We distribute it inside. So we have 15a minus 6a squared. Now another one, we have negative 5 times 3x plus 4. We distribute negative 5 inside. So therefore, we have now our final answer, negative 15x times 20. Again, you distribute, you combine, and then you simplify. Alright, remember this. You distribute, you combine, and you simplify. Alright, so remember these three words when you try to simplify grouping symbols. Alright, so I hope our discussion for simplifying grouping symbols is clear. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I'll be willing to answer all your questions. Okay, I hope this one is clear. Thank you.